Hello, welcome everybody. Happy Friday or Saturday, wherever you are in the world. I am Zen Guru Frost, and I would like to thank you everyone for joining us today for our Spa Day Refresh live stream. But before we begin, I just want to mention for the health and safety of our developers, we're still working from home. So we apologize in advance for any hiccups during the live stream and appreciate your understanding. For the agenda today, we're going to do a quick refresh on the original Spa Day. For those who maybe haven't played it in a while or don't have the pack just yet. And then following that, we're going to dive into the new content. We also have a special guest, which we'll talk about later in the live stream. But first, I want to introduce the devs on the live stream. So as our host for today is Zen Guru PJ.
Hello.
And then from our design team, we have Zen Guru Connor.
Hello.
Also from our design team, we have Mora.
Hello.
And then waiting in the wings, in case we need him, we have Zen Guru Ninja.
Hello!
And with that, I'm going to pass it to Zen Guru PJ, who's going to get us kicked off.
Right. Thanks, Andy. Hi, everyone. I'm Zen Guru PJ. I'm here to talk about how we freshened up Spa Day. As Andy mentioned, I'll briefly cover what's currently in the pack, but then we'll also talk about what we added and how we gave Spa Day a facelift. Just kind of to mention, I actually worked on the original Spa Day launch, like 6 years ago, which makes me really old, I know. But before we get started, I wanted to also just intro a little bit more the other folks who are with me today. Zen Guru Connor, you've known him from live streams such as Tiny Living and Nifty Knitting. He's got a lot of experience doing streams, so I really appreciate this talented guy for streaming with me. And then Mora, you probably haven't seen much of her, but I worked really closely with her on both Dream Home Decorator and this refresh. A lot of the content you see from her is like the backbone of the experience, and I would not have been able to juggle all these balls in the air and spinning plates and everything without her help. But yeah, I just wanted to shout those guys out. But before we get started, let's talk about what a refresh is. So a refresh is when we take a pack and expand on the core theme. We'll add new features, we may fix some bugs, but we'll doing our best to elevate the experience. And since Spa Day is an older pack, it was actually our second game pack released in 2015. We saw that as an opportunity to breathe new life into it and add a layer of depth that wasn't there before. And in case you were wondering, if you already own Spa Day, this isn't something you have to purchase. You will receive all these features as a free update. Cool. So, the original Spa Day, what was it? It was our way of giving Sims a way to rest and relax and to find their inner Zen. Yoga, meditation, the steam room were all some of the highlight things that we gave Sims so they can find their inner peace. So, what did we add? From there, we added a new list of features. You can bring that up. And so these are the list of features that are new to Spa Day. You could already allow your Sims to relax and zen out, but we added more ways for Sims to pamper and really express themselves. We also added new gameplay so families can join the fun, and then also give Sims a chance to earn simoleons through quote-unquote side hustles. The specific features we added were 3 new wellness aspirations, the new high maintenance trait, Sims being able to earn money on the side through massages and other wellness activities. Sims can now get and give manicures and pedicures. Sims can also apply facial masks now, which you get from a new mini fridge that also serves these cucumber delights. Children can now practice yoga and meditation. And for the first time ever, we'll have fingernail options in CAS. There's a selection for base game available to everybody, and we'll also have some exclusive to Spa Day. Okay, so let's get into CAS. And I'm going to start with the high maintenance trait. You can find it here under emotional traits. And maybe Connor, can you tell us a little bit about what Sims will experience when they have these traits on them?
Sure. I guess the biggest theme for high maintenance Sims is that they need wellness in their life in order to function. And sometimes that manifests as they get a hangnail and you need a manicure to fix that, or they had a really, really bad day and they need a massage after work or something. But overall, these Sims just need a lot more care than regular Sims, but the payoff is that they kind of reach a state of catharsis when you treat them right.
Yeah, I mean, I think this trade is really fun. It doesn't really take much for your Sims to experience something from being high maintenance, but like
They will have a
once
bad
they
day.
deal with it, yeah.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll see some of that in game, but we'll definitely see it because it doesn't take much. But once you deal with it, like they're good to go for the rest of the day. So yeah, we'll take a look at a bit more when we're actually in game. So let's talk about some of the aspirations now. So we added this new category for wellness, and there are actually 3 new aspirations that we added. The self-care specialist, inner peace, and Zen Guru aspirations. And then Connor, maybe you could tell us a little bit about what is different between them and what was one of our goals with providing these 3 aspirations.
Sure. I guess with these aspirations, I wanted to think of more like almost like what is the story you're going to tell when you first launch this pack, I guess, as a fresh playthrough. Like, do you want to go for inner peace, and that aspiration is all about kind of inner peace? You try to find harmony, and you try to challenge yourself, like, oh, how long can I go without feeling negative emotions? Another one is Zen Guru aspiration, and the story there is like, all right, I want to bring wellness to the world. I want to calm other Sims down. I want to also train other Sims in wellness as well. And the last one is self-care specialist, and that one is I just want to make money through wellness. I want to give out manicures for money. I want to teach yoga classes for money. You just want to monetize it. But I'm also trying to do with these is kind of make the steps more open-ended. Like, you can do inner peace through another, like, oh, for inner peace to you is doing yoga, inner peace to you is doing meditation, but all those are kind of valid. And so I kind of condensed some steps together, but made them more open-ended. I really hope, I think it'll be a better experience overall, and it's a little bit different.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm a big believer of like how we're trying to focus these more a little bit, and I think we're gonna try to maybe introduce this, maybe in future packs, like a new focus on aspirations. But I think it gives players a very specific way to walk through some of the content and experience Sims and have that more specific story. And then also, we also have the spa membership trait, right? Like, I think it gives you benefits for going to the spa, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So we'll also take a look at that more when we're in game. And yeah, I think that's it for aspirations in CAS. And then just as a refresher, as some of the content you've seen in Spa Day already, all my Sims are outfitted with things that shipped with the original Spa Day. A lot of athletic wear, things you would wear, to do yoga, very, form-fitting type of clothing. But yeah, these are some of the examples. We had new assets, tops, bottoms, and shoes, and things for children. But I guess, one of the meatier things that we added to the refresh can now be found in accessories. As you can see, there are 2 new subcategories, one for toenails and one for fingernails. And just scrolling through here, there are several options for Spa Day specifically, but if you scroll down, there's also 4 here that you can be found in base game as well. But what is this here? Look, there's this little icon, and these nails are designed by Ebonics. And while we were creating nails for your Sims, we knew we needed to connect with and celebrate the creators that really pioneered the space. So today we're excited to share that Ebonics Sims has created a set of nails designs, several swatches that will be added to the Spa Day game pack. We're really thrilled to have Ebonics here today to chat with us about her artistic contributions. Thanks for joining us today, Ebonics.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Oh, definitely. Can you tell us a little bit about the nails you designed?
Yeah, of course. So, I mean, as you can see, we've got literally every single fingernail is a different design. I really wanted to kind of embrace the diversity of when we do nails, like when I do my nails typically, and I'm feeling a bit fancy, I like to just, have something different. And I kind of wanted to embody that with each individual nail, kind of what direction I would go with a nail on a typical day.
That's awesome. This is actually the first time the Sims franchise has added nails and nail art to The Sims. What do you think these additions are so important?
Do you know what? I think nails are really kind of allow you to express yourself a lot more, especially for myself. I think having different colors, different designs, it really allows you to be really, really creative. And I mean, apart from the fact that fingernails are a basic kind of human feature, and we are trying to replicate life, I do think it's so amazing that we've now kind of got these additions to, give a bit of pizzazz, a bit of oomph, to give our Sims that kind of difference in creativity, freedom to be creative with their nail designs as we are in real life.
That's awesome. Did you draw any inspiration from anything when you were designing them?
So I think I've kind of drawn inspiration from everything. So I was scrolling through, Pinterest, and was like, I like that, but I also like that, also like that. So I kind of like drew different inspirations from everywhere, and even kind of what I've done in the past as well, and just lumped it all into one. So I'm using myself as inspiration, as someone who's been doing nails since I was about 16, and kind of grabbing what I've got saw from Pinterest that I really liked. And when I was told I could use gems, it was over. It was over.
Yeah, I mean that's a really cool addition, I think, too. Just having the gems and being able to do actual textures on it. You're primarily known for within the community for making alpha custom content, and how challenging was it for you to create something out of your, maybe out of your comfort zone, maybe?
Yeah, do you know what? It was very much out of my comfort zone. I kind of learned as a CC creator how much we cheat when making custom content. And I really kind of got to see how much work kind of goes into making the game, making content for the game, quite matching the aesthetic of the game. So, shout out to you guys. It was definitely a challenge, but it was a welcome challenge. And I learned a lot from making these nails so that to match the aesthetic of the game. So it was a very welcome challenge, but it was definitely not what I was expecting.
That's awesome.
I would just throw out there, you could not tell that this might have been out of Ebonix's comfort zone. She was like such a pleasure to work with, just a fantastic partner, and the back and forth was like pretty awesome. So I love these nails. We were kind of like joking around, like, oh no, is she gonna do better than us? And we were kind of joking, like, it's gonna be an arms race. We're gonna be like one-upping each other back and forth. And she just nailed it. These are really fun fingernails.
Just nailed it. Yep.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, well, we really appreciate you taking the time out of your schedule to be here with us. Where can folks find you on social media?
So you can find me on Twitch, /Ebonix, Twitter, Ebonix Sims. Pretty much everything is going to be Ebonix or Ebonix Sims. So you can find me anywhere on those handles.
Perfect. Well, you're still hanging out with us, but yeah, I appreciate your time, going through these questions. But thank you again. It was like a super pleasure just working with you on these nails.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been an absolute honor, and like literally, I said this before and I'll say it again, highlight of life.
Awesome. I just also wanted to shout out to Cheyenne, our art director, and Inmar, our cast artist, for really championing this feature and bringing it to life and finding this like perfect opportunity to bring into the refresh. Cool. So how about we jump into live mode? I think first we're going to head to the spa and show a little bit about, a little bit of what was there before and what we added. So let's head on over. I know Moro was really disappointed, right? I mean, we thought we might go to the spa.
If anyone was wondering, Dave crushed our dreams. We wanted to go to a spa for really important research, but they said no. But we persevered.
We did.
Like, dude.
Yeah. Cool. So, this is actually one of the pre-existing spas that you find in my library. I think it's the spa. Yes, it's escaping me right now the name of this one, but I did make a few tweaks to it, and as you can see, there's a lot of things you can do for wellness. There's meditation stools. There's a sauna room um, in the back here, as well as fish tank and water walls. We added all those in the original spa day. I'm going to show you a little bit of what we added that's new, and just so that you can see all of the things in one place. We do have two new um, versions of the massage chair and massage table. There's the ones in the front are luxurious ones, and the back ones are the portable ones. And we'll talk about why that's special later. And then I just threw in the old ones just so you can kind of compare some of the previous versions we released. But we added a lot of new variants to existing um, objects that were shipped with Spa Day, and whole new set of instructor yoga mats and just regular yoga mats.
Yeah,
As
wait,
well as
one thing I want to.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, VG. One thing I want
Go.
to call out with the yoga mats is that we don't have shown here, but I think some people will appreciate. The art team also updated the original colors, so the original yoga instructor mat and the regular yoga mat. Now the original colors, they can completely match, so that the. Ooh, I lost that sentence. Apologies. Basically, the original colors are now matched completely from the instructor yoga mat and the regular mats, in addition to the new ones that we got.
We also did something really smart, I think, just putting that logo there to indicate which one is the instructor mat and which one's a regular mat. So, this is our modeling team, Beth, Victor, and Megan, like just did a great job. I feel like just finding ways to add more to this refresh, and hats off to them. Cool. So now that we've seen some of the updated objects with new variants, you did see that new mini fridge. Maura, maybe you can explain to us like what's new in this mini fridge.
There are two very exciting things about this. The first one are our two new cucumber quick meals. The cucumbers came about because when the art team was showing the mini fridge early, they had this bowl of cucumbers on the bottom shelf. You can sort of see it there, and we're like, we can't not have a bowl of cucumbers. Like, it's right there. We have to have it. And we were fortunately allowed to make this bowl of cucumber quick meal. The other thing was something that actually we brought back one of Connor's babies from university, which is Power Sip. So now we have cucumber slices and cucumber Power Sip, which is like the Power Sip's entry into the sparkling water scene.
Yes, there it is. Over that buff.
Yes.
Nice.
You know what's Zen Guru Connor special when the buff is all caps.
Yeah, that's my signature.
Yeah. But I love them because we'll see. I mean, you use them in special instances, so we'll see them in a few other times, as we continue to play.
Long live Power Sip. The other thing that is exciting about this fridge is that you can purchase facial masks from it. So with Spa Day, the original Spa Day, your sim could take a mud bath or a bath soak, and while bathing, they'd have a mud mask, but it was only during the bath. So we're like, we should bring that out of the tub. So now we have a collection of different masks. All of them will help your sim relax. When applied, negative moodlets will just melt away. Some of them have unique benefits you may be able to guess from the name and description. And some of them will might have variances depending on the actual sim who's wearing it. With all the masks, you'll get a bonus if you leave it on, if your sim has left it on long enough, like if you've given them enough time to absorb the nutrients, you'll continue to feel the effects of the mask after removing it, like you'll get the most mileage. I'd like to call attention to the animal face mask. This is our family-friendly offering, like the baby formula. Children's and toddlers can put this mask on. This is so your whole family can join in on the spa day. You know how like when you're a little kid and you want to do what your parents or older siblings are doing? This is so that you can have your whole family do that. It's like, even if it's like just for appearances type thing, you wouldn't do for your kid. So your kid can have fun, basically. The animal mask, when you put it on, it's a random pattern between, which one did you get? The tiger, between a tiger, zebra, and also a lizard to like switch up the vibe.
Yeah, maybe I'll give one to the toddler. But you kind of mentioned something that you know, I kind of picked up on. So if you leave them on long enough, is there something that happens if you leave them on too long?
Yeah, it's not too bad. If you leave it on, eventually, kind of like in real life, right? If you leave it on too long, you'll start to get a little uncomfortable and your Sims will want to take it off. But, that's all. There's not, you probably don't want to like apply too many in a row either, but if you just be smart about it, there'll be no problems.
Yeah, if we can happen to maybe keep one of them on long enough, I would love to see like, some of our artists were able to make the irritated skin a bit really kind of uncomfortable looking, I guess, if you want to say that. But like, yeah, I think these are
You
really
can,
fun.
there are ways that you don't want to abuse the face mask, like by applying too many too quickly. You can get a reaction, and PJ's right. It looks pretty painful. I would hate to have that. Like, oh, they did a good job with it.
Okay. Oh, and also you had some personal goals with face masks. Is that true? Like, what did you want to accomplish as we were making these?
I threatened to throw an unprofessional tantrum if I couldn't have face masks do things with the Colts. I will admit that, but we did get face masks. So, and some of them do things with the Colts. So that's all I'll say there.
Well, yeah, I'll just keep these on for now, and we didn't really touch too much with the actual spa venue experience, but we have more options. Like, say maybe maybe our Sims want to kind of get out of this and do their own thing rather than being at a spa. Let's say let's go to the park. I have some Sims ready to go, because one of the things you can do now is earn money on the side. You can set up basically anywhere you want. So we're gonna go to the park and just pick out what kinds of things you can do there.
Yeah, to expand on that, pretty much all the wellness skill objects, so that's the massage chair, the massage table, the yoga mats, and meditation stools, now provide a way to make money. So I guess I can start talking about that while you set up shop. This is why that portable massage table and chair are important that we mentioned earlier. So like if you want to set up a massage business like on the beach or at the park, you can now do that. We also updated the original incense objects to be updated them so that you could put them in your inventory, so you could bring them around too. Since the original spa day has incense objects give a benefit, like if you're around them while you're giving massages or doing yoga and whatnot. So now you can bring them with you. Which one should we talk about first? I guess the massage chair, right?
Yeah, I should drop those off first.
The massage chair and table so originally, right, they allow your Sims to give hand massages, foot massages. The table has a whole host of different massages, and now with the refresh mani-pedis. All of these things you can do for free, which is normal. However, we added a new interaction, which is tend, sort of like tending a bar. And while your Sim is tending the massage table or the chair, all of those services are now at a cost for the customer. So while you tend,
Sorry, that's my fault. I accidentally hit the map button. Okay, we're back. Okay.
Oh yeah, sorry. So while you're tending, pretty much all of those services will just basically, instead of being it for free, you just get money for them.
Cool. So what should we do first? You said we should tend the chair first, maybe, and see what kind of services we can do from here?
Yeah.
Right. And while they're routing over, maybe we can check out some of the aspiration stuff that we're talking about in game. You want to talk about the reward traits or anything, Connor? That you
Sure.
get? Maybe
Yeah.
self-care. Inner peace is a good one.
Sure. Yeah. For inner peace. The reward trait is the clear perspective trait, where they can basically have like a breather. They have a moment of clarity, and it gets rid of their negative emotions, but also makes them immune to negative emotions for a little bit, so they can kind of like deal with their emotions for like at least a day. The Zen Guru one is the calming aura. This is really fun. There's a big, nice VFX that comes off of them, and basically calm other sims down around them. Just become like a beacon of just well-being. And the self-care specialist, you just have more notoriety doing self-care stuff, and you get more money from it.
Awesome. And we can probably, well, let's see. Any of these guys feeling the effects of being high maintenance? Not yet, but okay. So she is. Well, we'll see. We'll check again later and see if anything happens. But she is tending it. You can offer and offer or not offer certain services. But let's go ahead and have somebody request manicure.
Oh yeah, just to clarify, those interactions will change. Like you as a player can choose to offer, like if you say don't offer hand massage, you can still choose to have your sim give a hand massage, but other sims won't ask you for that service.
Trying to route over, probably in a conversation. Have her ask for. Cool. So we're gonna see. All right, this is a new picker. Connor, you want to talk us through like what we're looking at here?
Sure. You'll see. Well, at the top there's the nail styles. We have a couple. You just hover over them, so I don't have to talk about them. They're hard to say. And if you look at the icons, some of these are shiny and glossy. Those are like glossier nails. But if you scroll down, these are matte colors, so these won't be as glossy. So you can. That's the distinction there. And each of these styles has different colors, different patterns you can choose from. If you select some of these, like the round nails. So there's actually different patterns for each one too.
Yeah, no, there's really cool patterns. And these are all the same ones you see in CAS. So, and just to emphasize like that little sheen at the top versus the non-sheen, that's matte. But yeah, some are long, and all the categories show you what type of nail they are. And then our curated nails, these are the ones that are featured by Ebonics right now.
Yeah, get a special icon for this.
Yeah, so I guess we're here. Let's go ahead and get some red ones. So you can set these nails in CAS and in gameplay. What's the difference between those?
If you set nails in CAS, they'll be perfect forever. You don't have to worry about them. They won't degrade. They won't wear away. If you do it in gameplay, you get added benefits. You get buffs from it. You get new socials with it. But those nails will eventually degrade as well, and you'll have to get like a touch up. So it's basically, do I want just perfect nails forever, or do I want nail gameplay? You can kind of choose.
I love that. That's so realistic. That's such a realistic addition. Because after about 2 weeks, I'll start looking at my nails like, yeah, it's time to visit the nail
Yeah,
shop
they will
again.
look at their nails like, oh, geez, I gotta get it fixed.
Infill.
I have to call out PJ. This is what you wanted. Yeah. Your sim to be uncomfortable for leaving the mask on too long.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to see how long we can keep it on, because at this point, like I have to take it off, right? Once she's up, but she's not gonna take it off now because she can't get her nails done. So cool.
Yeah. Oh, you can click on your sim at any time to remove the mask once they have it on. It's just if you put it on and take it off, you're not going to get any of like the bonus benefits. But
yeah. So while they're doing that, I'll queue up. Like you can do new routines in the park now. What's the difference between leading and teaching?
Actually, let me, if you don't mind, I'll refresh people's memories about how yoga worked before. So with the original spa day, yoga classes could take place at the spa, gym, and also the park if an instructor yoga mat was placed, and your sim could only participate as a class member. So with the refresh, you can now get your own instructor yoga mat, like your sim can actually own it, You can hire a yoga instructor, and most importantly, teach yoga classes. So you have the options to teach a class where you earn money per student that you have. Oh, this is exciting. Oh, oh, that's because you're tending.
Oh, right. So they didn't. Okay.
You do the other way. They'll show the really cool
If
animation.
you can
Yeah.
If you're not tending, you'll see that.
That's right.
Oh, what was I saying? Teaching. Oh yeah, so you
Yeah.
could teach a yoga class for money. You can also lead just a yoga session, like if you want to just do it for your family, you don't want to charge people. The reason why it's so much money there is because you have that aspiration trait. If you notice that, the aspiration, what was it called, Connor?
Oh yeah, the
Career specialist.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one like super boosts how much money you can make. Normally, it's not quite that much.
You'll make a lot.
Yeah, I already gave this guy the trait.
So, oh yeah, and the other distinction, sorry, is that if you saw in that pie menu, there was public. So public means anyone can join. So like if you do it in a park, you might have people join in. And then the private means Sims only, you can invite join. So it's basically like invitation only or open to anyone.
Yeah. Well, like
we
also.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say that if you know, I set down these mats because I'm a little OCD and like how, you know, where they're going to be positioned. But if you didn't bring your own mats and you did a public one, the other Sims will bring their own mats and place them down. So
yes, it's the convenience of the video game world. You don't have. All you have to make sure you have is the instructor yoga mat. And when Sims join your class, if there isn't one, you know, like in the vicinity, they will put down a rented one to use. We didn't leave meditation out of the fun. So similar to yoga class, you can now host or lead a guided meditation session where the hosting is the paid version, and where you lead a session is just, you know, for free. The main difference with the setup for a guided meditation class versus a yoga class is that with meditation, you can start it from any stool. You might notice that the children are participating.
Yes.
Yes, so children can now do yoga and meditation. Yoga will build their motor skill and meditation builds mental. Children can also now have the wellness like and dislike since they are now able to do some of the wellness activities. Oh, another thing is if you have parenthood, yoga and meditation do help for emotional control.
Yeah, I think all those headlines were because this, because
your skill's probably low.
Yeah, it's pretty low. Yeah. But yeah, so will they always pay you if you do teach a yoga?
Pretty much, as long as they're there at the end of the session, they should pay you. They might tip you. There is a small chance that someone might not be satisfied with your services. You know, like if maybe your skill is low, or if they're just mean in general, or if they don't like you. Like, you know, if you're someone's enemy, they're not going to cough up the cash.
Yeah. So I think, yeah, it looks like he got paid. He did a good enough job, I guess. Did want to point out one of the cast assets I mentioned that what is new. This is a new track suit, a velour tracksuit, and the cool thing is our whole family can do it, can use it. You can see this sim over here is wearing it in the pink color, and our toddler as well is also wearing it. So, yeah, that's a new full body cast asset that new to the refresh. Okay, so I think let's see here. I think one of our Sims was uncomfortable, and I kind of wanted to.
I think that was from the mask, from leaving it on too long.
Okay. Oh, but she did not get the skin rashes from leaving it on too long, but that's okay. You can get some kind of maybe, you know, infection if you leave on your those facial masks.
Yeah, it gets weird. It gets really weird.
It'll go away though. Let me see. Is there anything else here that we can show?
The promote.
Which one?
The promote.
Oh yeah, yeah. These yeah. What? Tell us a little bit about that. What can you do to make your odds of getting money better?
Yeah. You can promote on Simstagram. So if it's a little slower day, actually, Laura, if you worked on this feature, you can talk about it.
Oh, you did such a great job.
Okay,
Sorry,
I'm sorry.
I was
Sorry, I
drinking
don't want
water.
to. I was serious thunder. I was serious thunder. No.
No, you're good. It's, you can advertise the wellness activity to help draw in potential customers. It's again, it's not guaranteed. It's social media, but generally you may see more interest in whatever it is you're offering. That's like $6.50 right now, so I don't know how many people are hanging out in the park to get a massage. But it's just like a little aid for your pop-up wellness shop.
Yeah. Also, you get fame from it if you have fame installed. So you can also get a little famous from doing this.
Yeah. Oh, that's perfect. I think it's really cool that you're able to do this anywhere you want now and kind of give yourselves your Sims an extra way to change the scenery in order to make a little bit side money. I think that's pretty much. I think we went through most of it. Anything else I might have missed from you, Connor?
I'm sorry we didn't get to see our high maintenance sim have a
I know.
have
I
a
don't know
moment.
what's going on.
I was
Every
really like,
time.
what is going to happen to him? Because he's kind of a ticking time bomb if something wrong is going to happen. But we've been pretty blessed. I think it's because he's been doing so much meditation yoga that it's been keeping him pretty centered.
Yeah.
But if we let him do his own thing, he'd be in a very sad place.
No, you're right. That's yeah, I'm kind of sad we didn't see that. But like I said, it doesn't take a lot for them to set off.
No, and there's some
but-
very interesting things that can happen to them. But I guess I won't want to spoil it now. I was hoping it would happen, but you guys can see for yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just say, taking a shower or using the bathroom, some things could just go wrong, but not too wrong, but it'll just ruin their day unless they do some yoga or meditation to fix that.
Yeah, they personalize some things and it ruins their day. And it is very dramatic.
Definitely. Okay, I think we've covered everything. So I just want to say thanks for joining us. The Sims 4 Spa Day Game Pack update, it launches on September 7th for PC, Mac, PS4, PS5, the Xbox family of consoles. And just one last thing before we go, we're really excited about going back to an older pack and giving it some touch up. If you liked what you saw today, just let us know. And we're keen to hear what you thought of this pack refresh. I'm excited just because it's new and it's a way to bring new life into this, into our older packs. And again, I just want to say thank you to Donic Sims for joining us today. It was just awesome to work with you, and we hope players love your nail designs as much as we do. And thank you.
Thank you so much. My mentions are blowing up, so I think they like it. I'm not sure. I'll have a look on the timeline to see if they like it or not.
I think they love it.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thanks again.
We can go trailer now.
That my best friend, she a real bad bitch, got her own money. She don't need no on the dance floor. She had 2-3 drinks, now she twerking. She throw it out and come back in.
That's my best friend, she a real bad drive her own car. She don't need no lift. No, my girl gon' tip. Now she twerking, she throw it out and come back in. Beep, beep. Is that my bestie in a tighty? Fresh blowout, skin on town, oh, she ready. Look good with a T at the end. I'm a hyper every time, now my friend. She been down since the jellies and the bobos. Now me stepping out the Jeep and my nut lows. When we pull up to the scene, they be filled with jealousy. If a finicky, she gon' bring the energy. Hit a phone with a T like, guess what? All the rich boys wanna on us. I just end up, you could look, don't touch. And I'm back busting bands every time we link up. Best friend, you the baddest and you know it. Uh-oh, girl, I think our booty growing. Get up in the mirror, hit them poses. Best friends and you glowing. Best friends and your wrist is like it's frozen. Uh-oh, girl, I think our booty growing. Get up in the mirror, hit them poses. Best friend, you my muff.
That my best friend, she a real bad bitch, got her own money. She don't need no on the dance floor. out and come back in.
That's my best friend. She a real bad. Drive her own car. She don't need no lift. No, my girl gon' tip. Now she twerking. She throw it out and come back in.
That's my best friend.